We're here regarding the transits of this week, and of course, this is the weekly horoscope situation. My name is Ana Dominik Rodic, and I'm natural healer and scientist at this field of alternative and natural medicine. Regarding this situation, this week is pretty much fine. Any kind of element and any kind of a science backing those all four elements could have a good time in this week. Energies are stabilizing. There are no more some kind of heavy energies, but also at this moment we are having a few tricky aspects which are kind of hard and could bring out the sense of anxiety and the sense of lower energy and decreased levels of our reactiveness according to the environment. So here we have Sun, which is positioned back in Gemini. So Sun in Gemini can give us pretty much more bigger assets in communication, in logics, and in ideas of fitting in with people. And helpful to this situation would be this good aspect of the sextile with Mars that could benefit of generating the energy in the way that it needs to be generated. In this sense, we will be having, from a point of a Mars, good generation of energy, but if we watch back down, we also will have some kind of breakdowns of the energy according to the Mars, which is also making an aspect of opposition with the Pluto. So, at this matters, if we are having the opposition of Pluto, along with sextile of the Mars with the Sun, we are having pretty much a big drive of energy going up high, and then we just suddenly drop down with the effectiveness of our daily energy. So it means that during the one day, you will be having lots of strength to do everything you want and maintain every positive feature at that day you want. And suddenly you will have a feeling that your energy just dropped and that you need suddenly to go to sleep, that you're feeling very tired, very nervous, very restless. Also, this can bring out the bad habits of sleeping, like waking up tired and things like that. Also waking up in the middle of the night. And yes, if you're waking up in the middle of the night, it would be good to discuss with me the time when you're waking up, and we should find out what's the reason because of that. Of course, there are other good aspects. Here we are having the Venus, which is very much harmonized back there with Uranus, and it brings us the very strong clues regarding the way that we should improve our partnerships. Also these partnerships when the jobs are in question, and these partnerships where our love life is in question. Especially these ideas of improving back these kinds of relationships should be there as best as it could be with this sign of the Cancer. Cancer would be very much harmonized with this energy, and also other water signs. Also, especially if you are having a moon sign and you're a woman back in water signs, this week should be very interesting for you according for the love lives and things that are connected with love. Yes, you should live on to the kind of a progress in love and have these habits in love that should be pretty much great, and of course you maybe should find some things in your love life that are pretty much stronger and more different than before. Mercury this one retrograde that was before a few days, and with which one we had all some kinds of problems. Let me admit something to you. Yes, I also was kind of in a bad mood regarding this Mercury. But now I'm all right, and I think that the Mercury turned back very firmly to the straight and good position. With this position in Taurus, it's giving us lots of the things that we need to work on and talk according to our jobs, our finances, and our partnerships. So, in this week, don't give an oppression if you need to talk regarding some matters in your relationship and jobs. Maybe these kind of negotiations and talking would be kind of heavy, kind of difficult, and would maybe annoy you, but they will give you a fruitful solution at the end. You will enjoy them at the end. So you need to risk sometimes. You can be very wise if you're risking, or you can win the situation. There is no losing inside of risking, as the people sometimes see it. Of course, Mercury begins with very strong aspects with Jupiter. Brings us out which kind of things we need to focus on. And after that, Jupiter goes to the end of the week, where it also has a good aspect with Uranus, which brings us also the other kind of fortune, gives us the way that we need to look at the things and to solve them out, that they could bring us to the point in which we want to be found. Also, this situation will also give us a good insight in the future, which we can follow up. But please don't mistake it for anxiety. Please stay in present moments. Please don't go back in future. Don't go back in past. We don't have anything from that. We can only be sad or be anxious according to these things. If we are presently here, based on this moment, we can manage a lot of things. There are also 4 signs which will be feeling a very, very good vibrations. One is Aquarius. Aquarius would be pretty much chill and also having a very good and positive input with this good Uranus vibrations and energies, which should set them out in some kind of a positive manner. So that these mighty signs could follow up all the good stuffs. I am giving an advice to use this precious little gemstone as an energetical vibration, as an some kind of special potent energy, and this one is named Amazonite. It brings a very calm and peaceful but yet strong and moving energy into the heart chakra, and also can help us out to boost our self-esteem. So if there is any kind of a sign in this week that is having a problem with self-esteem, Amazonite could be a good solution. Aquariuses are set good, as I think, and they would be able to reach out to good stuff. After them, there is Scorpios. So Scorpios would be fitting with a very strong energy, but also this energy would be balanced up with their intuition. So they would focus up on the intuitive things and get things done just by listening of their intuition. They might be intimidated by this opposition of the Pluto and Mars, but because of the situation that they are having a very strong impulse drive, and that they are ruled by Mars and the Pluto, they're also ruled by the Pluto, gives them the strength of becoming the pronest and the strongest sign this week that can resist towards this kind of aspect, which is pretty much heavy. Third one is Aries. So Aries would be also the one who is the most prone to this energy of Mars and Pluto, which are pretty much conflicted. And Aries would be the sign which should be immune to these energy dropouts that I mentioned on the beginning. And besides that, they could be very good at focusing on things that they want to make done. And for these signs, to make them boost up their energy, I would suggest this one. This is the citrine, the crystal, which is quite much good and potent for making out the energy right there at the solar plexus chakra, bringing out the more chi, the more potent energy, the better focus on things and things like that. This one is taken out from the earth back in Kreševo, that's in Bosnia and Herzegovina, back here in Europe. And the last one is Capricorn, and Capricorns would be very much stable at this time and bring out all the good things that they can have. So, the best stuff for Capricorns would be to try to communicate out about the partnerships, jobs, and everything that was in some kind of a full stop now would be put back into the motion. So, as I can see, these all things are good. So, ask anything you want back in the conversation weekly horoscopes. I will be happy to answer. And please don't bring me again, I'm kindly asking, don't bring me again these short stuffs like Leo, like Libra, like everything else. I really don't know what does that mean. I want a concrete questions, or else I cannot answer to these. I'll try also to write you down this. So much for me. Bye, guys.